Pain transforms potential into power. Struggles shape your strength. Failures pave the road to success. In To Grow You Must Suffer audiobook, discover how adversity isn't your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. This audiobook reveals how embracing discomfort, persevering through challenges, and finding purpose in pain can ignite your personal growth. Learn the art of resilience, the value of sacrifice, and the mindset that turns suffering into unstoppable progress. The journey to greatness begins here. Embrace the struggle, and let's get started. Chapter 1. The Role of Pain in Personal Growth. Pain is an unavoidable part of life, but it plays a crucial role in shaping who we are and helping us grow. Without challenges or discomfort, there's no reason to adapt, improve, or push ourselves beyond our limits. Pain serves as a catalyst, forcing us to confront our weaknesses and develop strengths we never knew we had. Just as muscles grow stronger after being stretched and torn, our minds and spirits become resilient through hardship. Struggles teach us lessons that no success can ever impart. When we experience failure or disappointment, we are given the chance to reflect, learn, and evolve. Pain sharpens our focus, helping us identify what truly matters in life. It strips away distractions and forces us to prioritize our goals, values, and purpose. These moments of discomfort often serve as turning points, guiding us toward meaningful growth and transformation. One of pain's greatest gifts is perspective. When you endure difficult times, you gain a deeper appreciation for moments of joy and success. Pain helps you understand the contrast between struggle and fulfillment, teaching you gratitude for the victories, big or small, that come your way. This perspective allows you to approach life with humility and resilience, knowing that challenges are temporary and triumphs are always within reach. Pain also helps us build emotional resilience. Life will inevitably throw obstacles in our path, but each time we face and overcome these challenges, we strengthen our ability to handle adversity. Pain teaches us how to manage fear, frustration, and self-doubt, enabling us to stay composed and focused even in the toughest situations. Resilience isn't about avoiding pain. It's about learning to endure it with courage and grace. Another powerful role pain plays in personal growth is pushing us out of our comfort zones. Growth doesn't happen when we're comfortable. It happens when we're stretched, challenged, and forced to adapt. Pain is often the nudge we need to leave behind what's familiar and pursue what's possible. It's in those moments of discomfort that we discover our true potential and realize we are capable of far more than we imagined. Pain fosters empathy and connection with others. When we experience struggles, we gain a deeper understanding of the pain others might be enduring. This shared experience allows us to form stronger, more meaningful relationships. It reminds us that we're not alone and that everyone has their battles. Pain helps us develop compassion and kindness, both for ourselves and for those around us. One of the most transformative aspects of pain is how it teaches us to embrace vulnerability. Struggling doesn't make us weak. It makes us human. Acknowledging our pain and learning from it helps us connect with our authentic selves. It gives us the courage to share our experiences and inspire others who may be facing similar challenges. Vulnerability is the gateway to strength, self-awareness, and deeper relationships. Pain also serves as a motivator. When we feel discomfort, we are driven to seek solutions and make changes. Whether it's the pain of failure pushing us to work harder or the pain of dissatisfaction encouraging us to pursue our dreams, discomfort is a powerful force that propels us forward. It reminds us that growth is worth the effort and that every step of progress brings us closer to the life we desire. Ultimately, pain forces us to redefine our limits. Many people underestimate their own resilience, until they face difficult situations. Pain shows us that we can endure more than we think, and that strength is often hidden within us, waiting to be discovered. Each challenge we overcome expands our sense of possibility and empowers us to take on even greater challenges in the future. In conclusion, pain is not something to fear or avoid. It's something to embrace as a necessary part of growth. It teaches us resilience, perspective, empathy, and self-awareness. Pain pushes us to evolve, uncover our true potential, and build a life that's meaningful and fulfilling. By reframing pain as an opportunity for growth, we can transform even the most difficult experiences into stepping stones towards success and personal transformation. Chapter 2. Facing Fear and Embracing Discomfort. Fear and discomfort are natural parts of life, but they are often viewed as obstacles to avoid. However, they are critical to growth and success. Fear highlights the boundaries of your comfort zone, while discomfort signals that you're stepping beyond it. Together, they serve as catalysts for transformation. Facing fear and embracing discomfort requires courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to take risks. It is through these experiences that you uncover your inner strength and discover your true potential. Fear often stems from uncertainty and the unknown. It's easy to remain stuck in familiar patterns because they feel safe, even if they no longer serve your goals. To grow, you must confront fear and move forward despite it. Fear loses its power when you take action. Each step into the unknown builds confidence, teaching you that you are capable of more than you believed. Facing fear is not about eliminating it, but learning to act in spite of it. Discomfort is where growth begins. Growth happens when you challenge yourself to go beyond what feels easy or familiar. Whether it's learning a new skill, starting a new venture, or having a difficult conversation, discomfort forces you to adapt, learn, and evolve. Avoiding discomfort keeps you stagnant, but embracing it allows you to expand your capabilities and open doors to new opportunities. One way to face fear and embrace discomfort is by reframing how you perceive them. Instead of viewing fear and discomfort as negative experiences, see them as signs of progress. They indicate that you're stepping into a space where growth is possible. When you change your mindset, fear and discomfort become less intimidating and more empowering. They remind you that you're pushing beyond your limits and striving for something greater. Building a habit of stepping outside your comfort zone can make fear and discomfort less overwhelming. Start small by taking on challenges that are slightly outside your comfort zone, then gradually increase the difficulty. Each success reinforces your confidence, making it easier to tackle bigger fears and embrace greater discomfort. Over time, you'll develop a mindset that thrives on growth and sees challenges as opportunities. It's also important to acknowledge that fear and discomfort are temporary. While they may feel intense in the moment, they often subside once you take action. The anticipation of fear is usually worse than the experience itself. By taking small steps forward, you gain momentum and realize that the discomfort you feared is manageable. The more you face fear, the more you strengthen your resilience and courage. Facing fear also involves embracing failure as part of the process. Many fears stem from the possibility of failure or rejection. However, failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. Each failure provides valuable lessons that help you improve and grow. When you embrace the possibility of failure, you free yourself from the paralysis of perfectionism and allow yourself to take risks that lead to greater achievements. Discomfort, on the other hand, teaches you to be adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and success often requires flexibility and resilience. Embracing discomfort prepares you to handle unexpected challenges and adapt to new circumstances. It trains your mind to stay calm and focused, even when things don't go as planned. This adaptability is a key skill for personal and professional growth. Finally, surrounding yourself with supportive people can make facing fear and embracing discomfort easier. A strong support system provides encouragement, accountability, and perspective. Whether it's a mentor, friend, or community, having people who believe in you can help you navigate fear and discomfort with confidence. They remind you that you're not alone in your journey and that growth is a shared experience. In conclusion, fear and discomfort are not barriers, they are bridges to growth. By facing fear and stepping into discomfort, you unlock your potential, build resilience, and open doors to new possibilities. Growth requires courage, and every time you embrace fear and discomfort, you take another step closer to becoming the person you're meant to be. Chapter 3. Learning from Failure. Failure is often misunderstood as an end, but it is, in fact, one of the most powerful tools for growth. When you fail, you are given an opportunity to analyze, reflect, and adapt. Each failure brings lessons that success cannot teach, making it a critical part of the journey to self-improvement. Understanding failure as a stepping stone rather than a stopping point is the first step to unlocking its transformative power. Failure forces you to confront your weaknesses and limitations. When things don't go as planned, it's an opportunity to identify areas for improvement. Instead of viewing failure as a personal flaw, see it as a mirror reflecting what needs to change or be strengthened. This perspective shifts failure from being a source of shame to a platform for progress. One of the greatest lessons failure teaches is resilience. Every setback tests your ability to rise again. It's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. Resilience builds character, mental toughness, and the belief that you can overcome challenges. Each failure makes you stronger and more prepared for the next step in your journey. Failure also teaches humility. Success can sometimes breed overconfidence, but failure keeps you grounded. It reminds you that there is always room to learn, grow, and adapt. Humility allows you to accept constructive criticism and seek guidance, ensuring that your path forward is informed by wisdom and experience. Reflection is an essential part of learning from failure. After every setback, take time to analyze what went wrong and why. Were there mistakes in planning, execution, or mindset? Honest reflection helps you extract valuable insights and avoid repeating the same errors. It transforms failure from a negative experience into a constructive one. Failure also encourages innovation. When one approach doesn't work, it forces you to think creatively and explore alternatives. Many of the world's greatest breakthroughs have emerged from failure. People who embrace failure as part of the creative process are often the ones who achieve the most remarkable results. Failure challenges your perspective on success. It forces you to redefine what success means to you and why you're pursuing it. Sometimes, failure redirects you toward a better path, one that aligns more closely with your true purpose and values. In this way, failure can be a blessing in disguise. Another lesson failure imparts is patience. Success is rarely immediate, and failure reminds you that the journey is a process. Each setback teaches you to be patient with yourself and the timeline of your goals. Patience allows you to persevere through challenges without becoming discouraged or giving up. Failure fosters adaptability. When things don't go as planned, you learn to adjust and pivot. This flexibility is crucial for navigating life's uncertainties and challenges. Those who can adapt quickly to setbacks are more likely to thrive in the face of adversity. Embracing failure also builds confidence. At first, this may seem counterintuitive, but every time you overcome a failure, you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling challenges. This sense of accomplishment strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed, even in difficult circumstances. Failure reveals your true passions and priorities. When you fail, it forces you to ask whether the goal is worth pursuing. If it is, failure motivates you to try again with renewed determination. If it isn't, failure helps you let go and redirect your energy towards something more meaningful. Another important aspect of failure is its role in fostering empathy. When you've experienced setbacks yourself, you are better able to understand and support others who are struggling. This shared experience of failure creates a sense of connection and humanity that strengthens relationships. Failure also teaches accountability. Owning your mistakes is a powerful act of self-awareness and responsibility. Blaming others or external factors prevents growth, but acknowledging your role in failure empowers you to take control and make necessary changes. The fear of failure often holds people back, but when you face failure head-on, you learn to conquer that fear. Taking risks becomes less intimidating, and you begin to see failure as a natural part of the learning process. This courage opens the door to opportunities you might otherwise avoid. Ultimately, failure is a teacher that cannot be replaced. It offers insights, resilience, and wisdom that no success can replicate. By embracing failure, you transform it from an obstacle into an essential tool for growth and achievement. Failure is not the end of the journey. It's the foundation on which success is built. Chapter 4. Resilience. The strength to keep going. Resilience is the ability to keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. It is the strength that allows you to overcome challenges, adapt to change, and persist when the road ahead seems impossible. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties, but learning to navigate through them with determination and courage. It is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time, empowering you to rise above life's obstacles. Resilience starts with mindset. A positive and growth-oriented mindset allows you to view setbacks as opportunities rather than failures. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, resilient individuals focus on what can be learned and how to move forward. This mindset creates a foundation of optimism and adaptability, which are essential for overcoming adversity. One of the most important aspects of resilience is self-awareness. Understanding your emotions, triggers, and coping mechanisms enables you to respond to challenges effectively. Resilient people don't suppress their feelings. They acknowledge and process them. By being honest with yourself about how you feel and why, you can find healthier ways to manage stress and recover from difficulties. Resilience also involves the ability to adapt to change. Life is unpredictable, and plans don't always unfold as expected. Resilient individuals accept that change is a natural part of life and learn to adjust their approach. This flexibility allows them to stay focused on their goals, even when circumstances shift unexpectedly. Support systems play a critical role in building resilience. Having people you can lean on during tough times, whether friends, family, or mentors, provides emotional strength and encouragement. Resilient people know when to ask for help and are not afraid to rely on their support network. These connections remind you that you're not alone in your struggles. Resilience is also closely tied to perseverance. When faced with challenges, resilient individuals don't give up easily. They remain committed to their goals, even when progress is slow or setbacks occur. Perseverance is the ability to push through difficult times with determination and grit, knowing that the effort will pay off in the end. Another aspect of resilience is problem solving. Resilient people approach challenges with a solution-focused mindset. They don't dwell on the problem itself, but instead look for ways to overcome it. By breaking down obstacles into smaller, manageable steps, they make progress even in the face of adversity. Resilience is often strengthened through experience. Every time you face and overcome a challenge, you build confidence in your ability to handle future difficulties. These experiences teach you that you are stronger than you realize and that setbacks are temporary. Over time, your resilience grows, enabling you to tackle even greater challenges. Self-care is a vital component of resilience. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health ensures that you have the energy and strength to face life's challenges. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, adequate sleep, and mindfulness practices all contribute to your overall well-being, making it easier to recover from setbacks. Resilient individuals are also skilled at setting boundaries. They know when to say no and how to protect their time and energy. By prioritizing their own needs and focusing on what truly matters, they avoid becoming overwhelmed and maintain the mental clarity needed to persevere. Resilience requires a long-term perspective. When you're in the middle of a difficult situation, it's easy to feel stuck or hopeless. Resilient people remind themselves that challenges are temporary and that better days lie ahead. This perspective helps them stay motivated and focused on their goals, even during tough times. Gratitude is another powerful tool for building resilience. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life, you can shift your mindset and find strength in what you have rather than dwelling on what you lack. Gratitude fosters a sense of hope and optimism, which are essential for resilience. Resilient individuals embrace failure as part of the process. They understand that setbacks are inevitable and use them as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of being discouraged by failure, they view it as feedback and adjust their approach accordingly. Another characteristic of resilience is the ability to stay calm under pressure. Stressful situations can easily lead to panic or impulsive decisions, but resilient people remain composed. They take a step back, assess the situation, and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting emotionally. Resilience also involves a sense of purpose. Having a clear sense of why you're pursuing a goal gives you the motivation to keep going, even when things get tough. Purpose acts as an anchor, reminding you of what's at stake and why your efforts are worthwhile. In conclusion, resilience is the strength that enables you to face adversity, adapt to change, and keep moving forward. It is a skill that can be cultivated through mindset, self-awareness, support systems, and perseverance. By embracing resilience, you empower yourself to overcome life's challenges and achieve your goals, no matter how difficult the journey may be. Chapter 5. The Growth Mindset. The growth mindset is the belief that abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through dedication, hard work, and perseverance. It is a perspective that encourages learning and improvement rather than being limited by fixed traits. A growth mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to avoid. It transforms the way you approach life, fostering resilience, creativity, and success. At the core of the growth mindset is the understanding that effort leads to improvement. People with this mindset know that talent alone is not enough. It is the effort and practice you put in that create progress. Instead of fearing failure, they embrace it as a natural part of the learning process. Each setback is an opportunity to reflect, adapt, and try again, which ultimately builds both skill and confidence. One key characteristic of the growth mindset is curiosity. Those with this perspective are constantly seeking new knowledge and skills. They view every situation as a chance to learn, whether it's mastering a new technique, gaining insight from feedback, or experimenting with different approaches. This relentless curiosity keeps them motivated and engaged, even when faced with difficulties. The growth mindset also encourages resilience in the face of adversity. When challenges arise, those with a fixed mindset may see them as insurmountable barriers, but individuals with a growth mindset view them as puzzles to solve. They remain optimistic and determined, knowing that persistence and creativity will eventually lead to a solution. This resilience is what enables them to achieve their goals, no matter how challenging the journey. A growth mindset thrives on constructive criticism. Instead of feeling defensive or discouraged by feedback, individuals with this mindset see it as a valuable tool for improvement. They actively seek out input from others, recognizing that different perspectives can help them refine their approach. Feedback becomes a source of growth rather than a threat to their self-esteem. Self-awareness is another essential aspect of the growth mindset. To grow, you must first understand where you stand. This requires honest reflection on your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. By acknowledging your current limitations, you open the door to change and set the stage for meaningful progress. Self-awareness fosters humility and a willingness to learn, both of which are crucial for growth. The growth mindset also prioritizes effort over perfection. While striving for excellence is important, perfectionism can often lead to paralysis and fear of failure. Those with a growth mindset focus on doing their best and making progress, even if it means making mistakes along the way. This willingness to take imperfect action is what propels them forward. Setting goals is another key practice for cultivating a growth mindset. Clear, specific, and challenging goals give you direction and motivation. By breaking larger goals into smaller, manageable steps, you create a roadmap for success. This process not only keeps you focused, but also allows you to celebrate incremental progress, which reinforces your belief in your ability to improve. The growth mindset encourages a love of challenges. Instead of avoiding difficult tasks, people with this mindset seek them out as opportunities to push their limits. They understand that the greatest growth occurs when you step outside your comfort zone and take on tasks that test your abilities. This courage to embrace challenges is what separates those who grow from those who remain stagnant. Collaboration is another powerful tool for cultivating a growth mindset. Working with others allows you to learn from their experiences, share ideas, and gain new perspectives. Collaborative environments foster creativity and innovation, helping you achieve more than you could on your own. By viewing teamwork as a learning opportunity, you amplify your growth potential. Another essential element of the growth mindset is patience. Personal development takes time, and the results are not always immediate. Those with a growth mindset understand that progress is a journey, not a destination. They are willing to invest the time and effort needed to see long-term results, even if the rewards are not immediately visible. Celebrating small wins is an important practice for reinforcing a growth mindset. Recognizing and appreciating your progress, no matter how minor, builds momentum and motivation. Each small achievement serves as a reminder that you are capable of growth and encourages you to keep moving forward. The growth mindset also fosters adaptability. In a constantly changing world, the ability to adapt is crucial for success. Those with a growth mindset view change as an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than a threat. This adaptability allows them to thrive in new and challenging environments, turning uncertainty into opportunity. Another hallmark of the growth mindset is the belief that failure is temporary. Instead of seeing failure as the end of the road, individuals with this mindset view it as a detour on the path to success. They understand that every failure brings valuable lessons and that persistence will eventually lead to achievement. A growth mindset also encourages self-compassion. Growth is not always a smooth or linear process, and setbacks are inevitable. By being kind to yourself during difficult times, you create a supportive inner dialogue that helps you bounce back and stay motivated. Self-compassion fosters resilience and prevents burnout. The growth mindset recognizes the value of lifelong learning. Growth is not a one-time event, but a continuous journey. By committing to learning and improvement throughout your life, you ensure that you are always evolving and adapting to new challenges. This commitment to growth keeps you relevant, engaged, and empowered. Another key aspect of the growth mindset is gratitude. By focusing on what you have achieved and the opportunities available to you, gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance. This positive outlook fuels motivation and helps you stay focused on your goals. Visualization is a powerful tool for cultivating a growth mindset. By imagining yourself achieving your goals, you create a mental picture of success that inspires action. Visualization helps you stay motivated and focused, reinforcing your belief in your ability to grow and improve. In conclusion, the growth mindset is a transformative perspective that empowers you to embrace challenges, learn from failures, and continuously strive for improvement. It is not about being perfect, but about being persistent and open to growth. By adopting this mindset, you unlock your potential and create a life of resilience, creativity, and success. Adopting a growth mindset requires you to let go of comparison. Comparing yourself to others can be a major obstacle to progress, as it shifts your focus away from your personal journey. A growth mindset teaches you to compete only with your past self. The question isn't whether you're better than others, it's whether you're better than you were yesterday. This self-focused approach fosters consistent improvement and helps you stay motivated. The growth mindset also emphasizes the importance of gratitude for challenges. While difficulties may seem like setbacks, they are often the stepping stones to growth. When you view challenges with gratitude, you shift your perspective from frustration to opportunity. Each obstacle becomes a chance to develop new skills, overcome limitations, and grow stronger. Gratitude allows you to embrace difficulties with optimism and resilience. Another key principle of the growth mindset is the belief that effort is always rewarded, even if the outcome isn't immediate. This perspective helps you stay committed to the process rather than fixating solely on results. When you trust that your consistent effort will eventually lead to progress, you're more likely to persevere through difficult moments. It's this persistence that ultimately separates those who succeed from those who give up. Patience is an often overlooked element of the growth mindset. Growth doesn't happen overnight, and expecting instant results can lead to disappointment. Those with a growth mindset understand that meaningful progress takes time and consistent effort. They're willing to work diligently, trusting that the seeds they plant today will eventually bear fruit. This patience allows them to stay focused and avoid burnout. Visualization plays a powerful role in reinforcing the growth mindset. When you take time to imagine yourself succeeding, you create a mental roadmap for achieving your goals. Visualization not only strengthens your belief in your potential, but also keeps you motivated during challenging times. Seeing your future success clearly in your mind fuels your determination to keep pushing forward. The growth mindset encourages you to view feedback as a gift rather than criticism. Constructive feedback provides insights into areas where you can improve, helping you refine your skills and approaches. Embracing feedback with openness and curiosity accelerates your growth. Instead of fearing critique, you learn to welcome it as a valuable tool for self-improvement. Another essential component of the growth mindset is adaptability. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to adjust your approach and embrace new ideas is critical. A growth mindset allows you to pivot when necessary and view change as an opportunity rather than a threat. This flexibility ensures that you remain resilient and capable of thriving in uncertain circumstances. Reflection is a cornerstone of the growth mindset. Taking time to evaluate your experiences, identify lessons, and celebrate progress keeps you grounded and focused. Reflection isn't about dwelling on mistakes, it's about learning from them. By regularly assessing your journey, you ensure that every step, whether forward or backward, contributes to your development. The growth mindset fosters a deep appreciation for incremental progress. While big milestones are important, it's the small, consistent efforts that lead to lasting change. Celebrating these small wins reinforces your commitment to the process and reminds you that growth is happening, even if it's not always immediately visible. This perspective helps you stay motivated and persistent. An essential part of the growth mindset is breaking free from the fear of failure. Failure is often viewed as a setback, but within a growth mindset, it becomes a powerful teacher. Each failure provides an opportunity to analyze what went wrong, adjust your strategy, and try again with greater insight. The more you embrace failure, the more you grow and evolve. The growth mindset also encourages you to embrace challenges that scare you. Fear often signals areas where you have the most potential for growth. By stepping into uncomfortable situations, you push your boundaries and discover strengths you didn't know you had. Facing fear with a growth-oriented perspective transforms it from a barrier into a stepping stone. Another key principle is the ability to maintain focus on long-term goals. A growth mindset teaches you to resist the temptation of instant gratification and instead prioritize sustained effort toward meaningful objectives. This ability to stay committed, even when progress feels slow, builds resilience and ensures that you remain on track. The growth mindset values learning over achievement. While reaching your goals is important, the process of learning and improving is where true growth happens. Each step, no matter how small, adds to your knowledge and skill set. This focus on learning helps you stay curious, motivated, and engaged throughout your journey. Self-compassion is also an integral part of the growth mindset. Growth is not always linear, and setbacks are inevitable. Treating yourself with kindness during challenging times helps you maintain resilience and motivation. Self-compassion allows you to recover from setbacks more quickly and continue pursuing your goals with confidence. The growth mindset promotes the idea of unlimited potential. While your current abilities may have limits, your capacity to improve is infinite. This belief encourages you to keep pushing forward, knowing that you can always grow, learn, and achieve more. By focusing on your potential rather than your limitations, you unlock possibilities that once seemed out of reach. Resilience is a natural outcome of the growth mindset. When you view challenges as opportunities and failures as lessons, you build the mental toughness needed to persevere through difficulties. Resilience ensures that you keep moving forward even in the face of obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side. The growth mindset also fosters a sense of responsibility for your success. Rather than blaming external circumstances, you take ownership of your actions and decisions. This accountability empowers you to make changes, solve problems, and create the outcomes you desire. Responsibility is a key driver of progress and personal growth. Gratitude reinforces the growth mindset by shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have. Acknowledging your progress, resources, and opportunities keeps you motivated and optimistic. Gratitude fuels your belief in the process and helps you approach challenges with a positive attitude. In conclusion, the growth mindset is a powerful framework for personal and professional development. It transforms challenges into opportunities, failures into lessons, and setbacks into stepping stones. By adopting this mindset, you unlock your potential, build resilience, and create a life of continuous learning and improvement. Growth is not a destination, but a journey, and with the growth mindset, every step becomes a valuable part of that journey. Chapter 6. Finding Purpose in Struggles. Struggles are often seen as barriers to happiness and success, but they can serve a much greater purpose when viewed through the right lens. Every hardship carries the seed of transformation, helping us uncover strengths, values, and desires we may not have recognized otherwise. In this chapter, we explore how challenges can shape your life's purpose and give meaning to the journey. Purpose is often discovered in the depths of adversity. When everything feels uncertain, struggles force you to ask the big questions. What truly matters to me, and why am I doing this? These moments of reflection help you strip away superficial concerns and uncover your core values. Through struggle, you gain clarity about what drives you and what you want to pursue. Struggles can act as a compass, guiding you toward your true calling. Sometimes, the pain of a situation pushes you to reassess your goals and align them with your authentic self. For example, losing a job or experiencing failure may lead you to explore a career path that better suits your passions. Challenges often redirect us towards something more meaningful. One of the most profound purposes of struggle is self-discovery. Hardships reveal aspects of your character that might remain hidden in easier times. Resilience, creativity, and problem-solving skills often emerge when you're pushed to your limits. Struggles show you what you're capable of, building confidence and a deeper understanding of yourself. Struggles also foster empathy. When you face challenges, you gain a deeper appreciation for the difficulties others may be experiencing. This newfound empathy strengthens your relationships and helps you connect with others on a more meaningful level. Purpose is often found in serving or uplifting others, and empathy is the bridge that enables this. Purpose often lies in the lessons learned from struggles. Each challenge carries insights that can shape your decisions and actions moving forward. By reflecting on what you've learned, you turn adversity into a source of wisdom. These lessons not only help you grow, but also equip you to help others navigate similar situations. Struggles teach you the value of perseverance. Overcoming obstacles builds mental and emotional strength, reinforcing the idea that you are capable of enduring and thriving despite difficulties. This sense of accomplishment fuels your drive to pursue goals that align with your purpose, no matter how challenging they may seem. One of the most empowering aspects of finding purpose in struggles is the ability to reframe pain as growth. When you view struggles as opportunities to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient, you shift from a victim mindset to one of empowerment. This perspective enables you to face future challenges with courage and determination. Struggles often inspire creativity and innovation. When faced with limitations, you're forced to think outside the box and explore new possibilities. Many of the greatest breakthroughs in art, science, and business have emerged from times of struggle. Adversity pushes you to discover creative solutions and pursue your passions in unique ways. Purpose can also be found in helping others through your struggles. Sharing your experiences and the lessons you've learned can inspire and guide others who are facing similar challenges. Turning your pain into a source of hope for others gives your struggles profound meaning and contributes to a greater sense of fulfillment. Adversity helps you develop patience and trust in the process of life. Struggles remind you that growth takes time and that the journey is as important as the destination. Finding purpose in struggles means learning to appreciate the small steps and victories along the way, knowing that they contribute to the larger picture. Struggles can deepen your sense of gratitude. When you overcome hardship, you gain a greater appreciation for the positive aspects of your life. This gratitude helps you stay grounded and focused on what truly matters, reinforcing your sense of purpose and joy. Facing challenges often strengthens your faith, whether in yourself, others, or a higher power. Struggles force you to rely on inner strength and external support, building trust in your ability to navigate life's uncertainties. This faith becomes a guiding force, helping you stay aligned with your purpose even during difficult times. Finding purpose in struggles also involves letting go of the need for control. Adversity often reminds us that not everything is within our power to change. By accepting this, you learn to focus on what you can control: your attitude, actions, and mindset. This acceptance brings peace and clarity to your journey. Struggles teach you to embrace vulnerability. It's in moments of difficulty that you learn to open up and seek support. Vulnerability fosters authenticity and deeper connections with others, reminding you that you're not alone. These connections often lead to shared purpose and collective growth. Adversity strengthens your sense of responsibility. When you face challenges, you're reminded that your actions have consequences and that you have the power to shape your future. Taking responsibility for your choices, even during tough times, reinforces your sense of purpose and agency. Struggles often encourage you to reassess your priorities. Difficult times force you to focus on what's truly important, whether it's relationships, health, or personal goals. This clarity helps you align your actions with your purpose, ensuring that your energy is directed toward what truly matters. Purpose can also emerge from the resilience you build through struggles. Every challenge you overcome adds to your inner strength, preparing you for future difficulties. This resilience not only benefits you, but also inspires those around you, creating a ripple effect of courage and determination. In conclusion, struggles are not just obstacles. They are opportunities to discover your purpose and grow into the person you're meant to be. By reflecting on the lessons they offer, embracing the growth they inspire, and using them to connect with others, you transform adversity into a source of meaning and strength. Finding purpose in struggles is about turning life's difficulties into stepping stones for a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. Struggles often act as a mirror, reflecting the areas of your life that need change or improvement. When you face hardship, it forces you to confront what's not working and inspires you to make necessary adjustments. This process of self-examination leads to greater clarity about your life's purpose and how to align your actions with your values. One of the most transformative aspects of struggles is how they deepen your understanding of what truly fulfills you. Challenges strip away distractions and reveal the goals, relationships, and passions that bring genuine meaning to your life. This clarity allows you to prioritize what matters most and focus on the activities that align with your purpose. Struggles help you develop perseverance, which is essential for finding and living out your purpose. Each time you push through adversity, you strengthen your ability to stay committed to your goals, even when the path is difficult. Perseverance ensures that you remain focused on your purpose, no matter how many obstacles you encounter along the way. A powerful lesson that struggles teach is the importance of resilience. Adversity is inevitable, but resilience allows you to bounce back and continue pursuing your purpose. Resilient individuals see challenges as temporary setbacks rather than permanent barriers, enabling them to maintain hope and determination even in the face of failure. Struggles also encourage you to tap into your creativity. When faced with difficulties, you are often forced to think outside the box and come up with innovative solutions. This creative thinking not only helps you overcome challenges, but also opens new doors to fulfilling your purpose in unexpected ways. Another way struggles reveal purpose is by helping you discover your unique strengths. Adversity often pushes you to draw on skills, talents, and qualities you didn't realize you had. These strengths become valuable tools for navigating life and achieving your goals, reinforcing your sense of purpose and self-worth. Struggles remind you of the importance of gratitude. Even in the midst of hardship, there are always things to be thankful for, whether it's supportive relationships, lessons learned, or small victories. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, helping you stay positive and connected to your purpose. The process of overcoming struggles teaches you the value of persistence. Many people give up too soon when faced with challenges, but those who persist often find that success is just on the other side of failure. Persistence builds character and proves to you that your purpose is worth fighting for, no matter how difficult the journey. Struggles also foster emotional growth. Adversity forces you to confront and process complex emotions, helping you develop emotional intelligence. This growth allows you to better understand yourself and others, strengthening your relationships and deepening your connection to your purpose. One of the most profound benefits of struggles is how they redefine your relationship with fear. Challenges teach you to confront fear head-on and move forward despite it. Each time you face your fears, you become braver and more confident, which empowers you to pursue your purpose with greater determination. Struggles often provide the opportunity for spiritual growth. Difficult times can lead you to reflect on deeper questions about life, meaning, and your place in the world. This reflection helps you connect with your inner self, or a higher power, fostering a sense of purpose and peace. Adversity helps you develop a growth mindset, which is essential for finding purpose in struggles. Instead of seeing challenges as failures, you learn to view them as opportunities to grow and improve. This mindset allows you to approach life with curiosity and optimism, turning every setback into a stepping stone toward your goals. Struggles can also teach you the value of forgiveness. When adversity is caused by others, learning to forgive helps you let go of resentment and focus on moving forward. Forgiveness brings emotional freedom and allows you to channel your energy toward fulfilling your purpose instead of dwelling on the past. One of the most overlooked benefits of struggles is how they cultivate humility. Adversity reminds you that everyone faces challenges and that no one is exempt from difficulty. This humility allows you to connect more deeply with others and remain open to learning, both of which are essential for personal growth and purpose. Struggles help you build patience, a crucial quality for living a purposeful life. Challenges rarely resolve quickly, and the process of overcoming them teaches you to trust in the timing of your journey. Patience allows you to remain calm and focused, even when progress feels slow. Another way struggles shape purpose is by teaching you the importance of adaptability. Life rarely goes as planned, and the ability to adjust to new circumstances is key to staying aligned with your goals. Struggles force you to be flexible and creative, ensuring that you can navigate changes without losing sight of your purpose. The process of finding purpose in struggles also requires self-compassion. Being kind to yourself during difficult times helps you maintain resilience and motivation. Self-compassion allows you to recover more quickly from setbacks and stay focused on the bigger picture. Struggles remind you that purpose often lies in service to others. Sharing your experiences and helping others through their own challenges can give your struggles greater meaning. Turning your pain into a source of hope and inspiration for others reinforces your sense of purpose and connection. Lastly, struggles teach you to value progress over perfection. Purpose is not about achieving an ideal. It's about making steady progress toward your goals. By celebrating each step forward, no matter how small, you stay motivated and connected to your journey, transforming struggles into powerful opportunities for growth. Chapter 7. Sacrifice and Success. Sacrifice is often the hidden ingredient in the recipe for success. It is the willingness to give up short-term pleasures, comforts, or distractions for the sake of achieving a long-term goal. Those who achieve greatness understand that success comes at a cost, and embracing sacrifice is an essential part of the journey. It's not about deprivation, but about prioritizing what truly matters. The first step to understanding sacrifice is recognizing its purpose. Sacrifice is not a punishment, it's a choice to align your actions with your goals. Whether it's giving up leisure time to focus on studying or saying no to temptations that don't serve your mission, each sacrifice you make is an investment in your future. Sacrifice teaches discipline. When you forego something in the present for a greater reward later, you develop the self-control needed to stay consistent and committed. Discipline ensures that you keep moving forward, even when the journey is difficult or tempting distractions arise. It reinforces your ability to stay on track. Time is one of the most significant sacrifices on the path to success. Success requires countless hours of effort, practice, and dedication. The time spent honing your craft, learning new skills, or building a business may mean missing out on social events or leisure activities, but it's a necessary trade-off for achieving your goals. Sacrifice also involves letting go of bad habits. Whether it's procrastination, overspending, or unhealthy behaviors, these habits can hinder your progress. Replacing them with productive routines requires sacrifice, but the rewards of improved focus, energy, and efficiency make it worthwhile. One of the hardest sacrifices is the fear of letting go of relationships that no longer serve you. Not everyone will understand your goals or support your journey. Sacrificing toxic relationships or those that drain your energy allows you to surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. This creates an environment that fosters growth. Financial sacrifice is another common challenge on the road to success. Saving money, investing in education or a business, or living below your means can feel restrictive in the short term. However, these sacrifices create the foundation for long-term financial stability and independence, allowing you to build a more secure future. Sacrifice also involves stepping out of your comfort zone. It's tempting to stay where things feel safe and familiar, but true success requires growth, and growth only happens when you challenge yourself. Sacrificing comfort for the opportunity to learn and improve opens doors you never thought possible. The sacrifices you make for success often require a strong sense of purpose. Without a clear vision of your goals, sacrifice can feel burdensome and discouraging. However, when you stay connected to your why, every sacrifice becomes meaningful. Your purpose provides the motivation to push through difficulties and keep striving for greatness. Sacrifice teaches you the value of patience. Success is rarely immediate, and the sacrifices you make today may take years to bear fruit. Patience allows you to stay committed, trusting that your efforts will pay off in the long run. This mindset helps you endure temporary discomfort for lasting rewards. The act of sacrificing also builds resilience. Each time you give something up for the sake of your goals, you strengthen your ability to persevere through challenges. Sacrifice is a form of mental and emotional training that prepares you to handle setbacks and keep moving forward with determination. Sacrifice often means making hard decisions. You may need to prioritize one goal over another or choose between short-term enjoyment and long-term growth. These decisions require courage and self-awareness, as well as the ability to remain focused on what truly matters to you. Another important aspect of sacrifice is learning to say no. Success demands focus, and not every opportunity or request aligns with your goals. Saying no to distractions, commitments, or tasks that don't serve your mission allows you to devote your time and energy to what's most important. Sacrifice also helps you develop gratitude. When you work hard for something and make sacrifices along the way, you appreciate the rewards even more. The journey teaches you to value your achievements and recognize the effort it took to reach them. Gratitude keeps you grounded and motivated to continue growing. The sacrifices you make today shape the person you become tomorrow. Each choice to prioritize your goals over immediate gratification builds character, self-discipline, and a strong work ethic. These qualities not only lead to success, but also contribute to your overall sense of fulfillment and purpose. Sacrifice is also a lesson in long-term thinking. It forces you to focus on the bigger picture rather than getting caught up in short-term desires. This perspective helps you stay aligned with your goals and make decisions that support your vision for the future. One of the unexpected benefits of sacrifice is the joy of personal growth. The challenges you face and the sacrifices you make transform you into a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of yourself. Success is not just about reaching a destination, it's about who you become along the way. Sacrifice also strengthens your relationships with those who support your journey. When you surround yourself with people who understand your goals and share your values, the sacrifices you make feel less burdensome. Their encouragement and belief in your potential fuel your determination. Finally, sacrifice reminds you of the importance of balance. While achieving success requires hard work and dedication, it's also essential to take care of your well-being. Striking a balance between sacrifice and self-care ensures that you stay energized and focused, preventing burnout and helping you sustain your efforts. In conclusion, sacrifice is the cornerstone of success. It requires letting go of short-term comforts, distractions, and habits that don't align with your goals. While it may be challenging, each sacrifice you make brings you closer to achieving your dreams. Embrace sacrifice as a tool for growth and let it guide you toward a life of purpose, fulfillment, and lasting success. Sacrifice sharpens your focus on what truly matters. When you give up distractions and dedicate yourself to your goals, your attention becomes more precise and your actions align more closely with your purpose. This clarity enables you to work more effectively and make meaningful progress. Another important aspect of sacrifice is the delayed gratification it cultivates. Success often requires enduring temporary discomfort to achieve long-term rewards. Learning to prioritize future benefits over immediate pleasures strengthens your resolve and helps you stay disciplined in your pursuit. Sacrifice also builds self-respect. When you make difficult choices in service of your goals, you demonstrate to yourself that you are capable of commitment and perseverance. This self-respect fuels your confidence and reminds you of your ability to overcome challenges. Sacrifice teaches you to simplify your life. By letting go of unnecessary distractions, possessions, or commitments, you create space for what truly supports your journey to success. Simplification allows you to focus your energy on the actions that matter most, enhancing your productivity and peace of mind. One of the most profound lessons sacrifice offers is the ability to find joy in the process. While giving up comforts can feel difficult at first, the satisfaction of working toward a meaningful goal outweighs the temporary discomfort. You begin to value the journey itself as much as the destination. Sacrifice often requires stepping into the unknown. Whether it's starting a new venture or leaving behind a secure but unfulfilling path, the willingness to take risks is an essential part of success. Embracing uncertainty teaches you to trust yourself and your ability to navigate challenges. The sacrifices you make also set an example for others. When people see your dedication and hard work, they are often inspired to pursue their own goals with similar determination. Your sacrifices can create a ripple effect, encouraging those around you to strive for success. Sacrifice helps you develop a deeper connection with your purpose. Each decision to prioritize your goals over distractions reinforces your commitment to what truly matters. This alignment with your purpose strengthens your motivation and keeps you moving forward, even during difficult times. Another benefit of sacrifice is the ability to cultivate resourcefulness. When you choose to work with limited resources or let go of excess, you become more creative and innovative in finding solutions. This resourcefulness is a valuable skill that serves you well in all areas of life. Sacrifice fosters humility and gratitude. When you work hard for your success, you develop a deeper appreciation for the effort it takes to achieve your goals. This gratitude keeps you grounded and reminds you to value every step of the journey, no matter how small. Sacrifices often reveal your priorities. When you're faced with the choice of what to let go of, you gain clarity about what truly matters to you. This process of prioritization helps you focus on what aligns with your goals and eliminates distractions that no longer serve your purpose. Sacrifice teaches you the importance of resilience. When you give up immediate comforts, you develop the mental toughness to endure setbacks and keep moving forward. Resilience ensures that you remain committed to your vision, even when the path is difficult. One of the most powerful aspects of sacrifice is the confidence it builds. Each time you make a difficult choice in pursuit of your goals, you prove to yourself that you are capable of discipline and perseverance. This confidence reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Sacrifice also forces you to confront your fears. Whether it's the fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty, letting go of what's safe and familiar requires courage. Each time you face your fears, you become stronger and more prepared to handle future challenges. The act of sacrificing for success also strengthens your relationships with like-minded individuals. When you surround yourself with people who share your values and goals, their support and encouragement make the sacrifices feel worthwhile. Together, you create an environment of mutual growth and inspiration. Sacrifice reminds you that success is a choice. It's the result of deliberate decisions to prioritize your goals over distractions and comforts. Each choice you make brings you closer to the life you want to create, reinforcing the power you have to shape your future. Sacrifices often lead to a greater sense of self-awareness. When you reflect on what you're willing to give up for your goals, you gain a deeper understanding of your values, motivations, and desires. This self-awareness helps you stay aligned with your purpose and make decisions that support your vision. Sacrifice also helps you build patience. The journey to success is often long and requires enduring periods of uncertainty and discomfort. Learning to be patient with yourself and the process ensures that you stay committed, even when progress feels slow. Finally, sacrifice transforms your mindset. It shifts your focus from immediate gratification to long-term fulfillment. This transformation not only helps you achieve success, but also instills a sense of purpose and meaning in everything you do. By embracing sacrifice, you unlock your full potential and create a life of lasting significance. Chapter 8. The Power of Perseverance. Perseverance is the cornerstone of success, the ability to keep moving forward despite obstacles, failures, or delays. It is the fuel that transforms dreams into achievements and setbacks into stepping stones. Without perseverance, even the most talented individuals cannot reach their potential. Success requires sustained effort and a refusal to give up, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. The strength of perseverance lies in its ability to push you through adversity. Life is full of challenges, and setbacks are inevitable. Perseverance teaches you to face these obstacles head-on, treating them as temporary hurdles rather than insurmountable barriers. Each time you overcome a challenge, you grow stronger and more prepared for the next one. Perseverance is often fueled by a deep sense of purpose. When you have a clear goal or mission, it becomes easier to stay committed, even during tough times. Your purpose acts as a compass, guiding you through uncertainty and reminding you why you started in the first place. It gives you the motivation to persevere when others might quit. One of the most profound lessons of perseverance is that failure is not the opposite of success, but part of the process. Each failure provides valuable lessons and insights that help you improve and refine your approach. Perseverance allows you to embrace failure as a teacher, using it to build resilience and strengthen your resolve. Perseverance also helps you develop patience. Success rarely happens overnight, and the journey often requires sustained effort over a long period. Perseverance teaches you to trust in the process, knowing that consistent effort will eventually lead to results. This patience allows you to remain focused and avoid discouragement. Another key aspect of perseverance is adaptability. The path to success is rarely linear, and challenges often require you to adjust your approach. Perseverance helps you stay flexible and open-minded, enabling you to find alternative solutions when your initial plans don't work out. This adaptability ensures that you keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles arise. Perseverance builds mental toughness. Each time you push through difficulties, you strengthen your ability to handle stress and adversity. This mental fortitude becomes a powerful asset, enabling you to stay calm and focused even in the face of significant challenges. It teaches you that you are capable of enduring far more than you once believed. The power of perseverance lies in its consistency. Small, consistent efforts over time often lead to significant achievements. Perseverance teaches you to focus on making steady progress rather than seeking instant results. This mindset not only leads to success, but also builds habits that support long-term growth. Perseverance often requires you to push beyond your comfort zone. Growth happens when you challenge yourself and take on tasks that feel difficult or unfamiliar. Perseverance gives you the courage to face these challenges and the determination to keep going, even when the journey feels uncomfortable. One of the most rewarding aspects of perseverance is the sense of accomplishment it brings. When you achieve a goal after putting in sustained effort, the satisfaction is far greater than if it had come easily. Perseverance teaches you to value the process and appreciate the rewards of hard work. Perseverance is deeply connected to self-belief. To keep going, you must believe in your ability to succeed. This confidence grows with each challenge you overcome, reinforcing your commitment to your goals. Perseverance helps you build a positive self-image and trust in your capacity to achieve great things. Another benefit of perseverance is the resilience it fosters. The more you persevere, the better you become at handling setbacks and bouncing back from adversity. Resilience ensures that you remain focused on your goals, even when circumstances are difficult or discouraging. Perseverance also strengthens your relationships. When others see your commitment and determination, they are more likely to support and believe in you. This support system can provide encouragement and motivation during tough times, reinforcing your ability to keep going. One of the most powerful tools for cultivating perseverance is visualization. By imagining your success and the rewards of your efforts, you create a mental picture that motivates you to continue. Visualization helps you stay focused on your goals and reminds you why perseverance is worth it. Perseverance teaches you the value of effort. It shows you that success is not just about talent or opportunity, but about the willingness to work hard and keep going. This realization empowers you to take control of your destiny and create the outcomes you desire. Another important aspect of perseverance is learning to celebrate progress. Recognizing and appreciating small victories along the way helps you stay motivated and reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. Each step forward, no matter how small, is proof that perseverance works. Perseverance helps you develop a growth mindset. When you view challenges as opportunities to learn and improve, you become more resilient and open to feedback. This mindset encourages you to keep trying, even when progress feels slow, knowing that every effort contributes to your growth. The power of perseverance extends beyond individual goals. It creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to pursue their dreams with the same determination. When people see your commitment and success, they are motivated to push through their own challenges and keep striving for their goals. In conclusion, perseverance is the driving force behind every great achievement. It is the ability to stay committed, adapt to challenges, and keep moving forward, no matter what. By embracing perseverance, you unlock your full potential and create a life of purpose, resilience, and success. Keep going. Your goals are closer than you think. Perseverance is the bridge between setting a goal and achieving it. It transforms dreams into reality by ensuring you keep taking action, even when the path is unclear. Every small step forward reinforces the belief that progress is possible, no matter how distant the finish line may seem. Another strength of perseverance is its ability to overcome self-doubt. Moments of uncertainty can derail even the most focused individuals, but perseverance provides the determination to silence inner doubts. Each step forward builds confidence, turning "I can't" into "I will." One of the most challenging aspects of perseverance is maintaining momentum when progress feels slow. Success often requires consistent effort over long periods, even when the results are not immediately visible. Perseverance teaches you to trust the process, knowing that effort compounds over time and leads to breakthroughs. Perseverance strengthens your ability to stay grounded amid distractions. In a world full of competing priorities, staying focused on your goals can be difficult. Perseverance acts as an anchor, reminding you of your purpose and keeping you aligned with your long-term objectives. A key lesson of perseverance is the importance of commitment. Half-hearted efforts rarely yield significant results. Perseverance pushes you to give your full energy and attention to your goals, ensuring that you remain dedicated and proactive in the face of challenges. One of the most powerful aspects of perseverance is how it shifts your relationship with discomfort. Instead of avoiding struggle, you begin to embrace it as a natural and necessary part of growth. Perseverance transforms discomfort from an obstacle into an ally. Perseverance also helps you cultivate emotional resilience. When setbacks occur, it's easy to feel frustrated or defeated. However, perseverance allows you to process these emotions constructively and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. Emotional resilience ensures you don't get stuck in negativity. Another important facet of perseverance is building routines that support your goals. Consistent habits, such as setting aside time each day for focused work, reinforce perseverance by making progress a regular part of your life. These routines create structure and make it easier to stay on track. The power of perseverance is evident in its ability to help you push past plateaus. In any journey, there are moments when progress slows and frustration sets in. Perseverance ensures that you keep going, even when the results are not immediate. These plateaus often precede significant breakthroughs. Perseverance teaches you to celebrate effort rather than perfection. Focusing on the hard work you put in, rather than obsessing over flawless results, helps you stay motivated and avoid burnout. This mindset allows you to appreciate the process of growth and improvement. One of the underrated benefits of perseverance is how it builds mental clarity. When you consistently work toward your goals, your priorities become clearer and distractions fade into the background. This clarity helps you make better decisions and focus on what truly matters. Perseverance encourages self-reflection and adaptability. Each challenge presents an opportunity to evaluate your approach and make adjustments. By learning from your experiences, you refine your methods and become more effective in pursuing your goals. The journey of perseverance often leads to unexpected opportunities. When you stay committed, doors you didn't anticipate may open, and resources you never expected may become available. Perseverance ensures that you are prepared to seize these opportunities when they arise. One of the most inspiring aspects of perseverance is how it creates a ripple effect. Your determination and resilience can inspire others to persevere in their own lives. By leading through example, you contribute to a culture of persistence and positivity. Perseverance reminds you of the importance of self-care. While pushing forward is essential, taking time to rest and recharge is equally important. Balancing effort with self-care ensures that you have the energy and stamina to sustain your progress over the long term. Another lesson of perseverance is the value of self-trust. Each time you overcome a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are capable and resilient. This trust in your abilities becomes a foundation for future success, reinforcing your belief in your potential. The practice of perseverance often requires redefining success. Instead of viewing it as a final destination, success becomes a series of milestones achieved through consistent effort. This perspective allows you to find fulfillment in the journey, not just the outcome. Perseverance is also about embracing imperfection. You may not always get everything right on your first attempt, but perseverance teaches you that progress is more important than perfection. Each attempt brings you closer to your goals, even if it's not flawless. In conclusion, perseverance is the relentless commitment to keep moving forward. No matter how difficult the journey, it empowers you to overcome challenges, embrace growth, and stay aligned with your purpose. By cultivating perseverance, you unlock the ability to turn aspirations into achievements and create a life filled with meaning and success. Chapter 9. Embracing Vulnerability. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as a weakness, but in truth, it is a powerful source of strength and growth. Embracing vulnerability means allowing yourself to be open, authentic, and honest about your feelings, challenges, and imperfections. It is through vulnerability that we connect with ourselves and others on a deeper level, fostering trust, empathy, and resilience. At its core, vulnerability is about courage. It takes immense bravery to show up as your true self, especially in a world that often values perfection and strength over authenticity. By embracing vulnerability, you demonstrate the courage to face uncertainty, take risks, and grow through discomfort. This courage is what allows you to step into new opportunities and experiences. One of the most significant benefits of vulnerability is the ability to build meaningful relationships. When you allow yourself to be seen for who you truly are, you invite others to do the same. This openness fosters trust and creates a safe space for authentic connections. Relationships built on vulnerability are more resilient, as they are grounded in honesty and mutual understanding. Vulnerability also teaches you to embrace your imperfections. No one is perfect, and pretending to be can be exhausting. By acknowledging your flaws and mistakes, you free yourself from the pressure of perfectionism. This acceptance allows you to focus on growth and self-improvement rather than hiding or denying your imperfections. A key aspect of vulnerability is learning to ask for help. Many people see asking for help as a sign of weakness, but it is actually an act of strength. Vulnerability allows you to recognize when you need support and seek it from others. This not only helps you overcome challenges, but also strengthens your relationships with those who are there to help you. Vulnerability is also a gateway to self-awareness. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you gain a deeper understanding of your emotions, triggers, and desires. This self-awareness is crucial for personal growth and helps you navigate life with greater clarity and intention. Another benefit of vulnerability is its role in fostering resilience. When you face your fears and open yourself up to potential rejection or failure, you build the strength to handle adversity. Vulnerability teaches you that even when things don't go as planned, you have the resilience to bounce back and keep moving forward. Embracing vulnerability allows you to break free from shame. Many people hide their struggles or insecurities out of fear of judgment, but this only perpetuates feelings of shame. By owning your story and sharing it with others, you take away the power shame has over you. Vulnerability transforms shame into a source of empowerment. Vulnerability also encourages creativity and innovation. When you take risks and put yourself out there, you open the door to new ideas and possibilities. Creativity often requires you to be vulnerable, as it involves sharing your unique perspective with the world. Embracing this vulnerability leads to greater self-expression and fulfillment. In the professional world, vulnerability is often the key to effective leadership. Leaders who embrace vulnerability are more approachable, empathetic, and relatable. They create environments where team members feel safe to share their ideas, take risks, and learn from mistakes. This fosters collaboration and innovation, driving both individual and collective success. One of the most powerful aspects of vulnerability is its ability to deepen your connection with yourself. When you allow yourself to feel and express your emotions, you develop a greater understanding of who you are and what you need. This self-connection is essential for personal growth and happiness. Vulnerability is also a catalyst for healing. Whether you're dealing with past traumas, emotional pain, or insecurities, allowing yourself to be vulnerable is the first step toward healing. It creates space for self-compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance, enabling you to move forward with a lighter heart. Embracing vulnerability teaches you to let go of control. Life is unpredictable, and trying to control every outcome can be exhausting. Vulnerability allows you to surrender to the uncertainty of life, trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. This surrender brings peace and freedom. Vulnerability fosters empathy, both for yourself and others. When you acknowledge your own struggles, you become more compassionate toward the struggles of others. This empathy strengthens your relationships and helps you create a more supportive and understanding community. One of the greatest lessons of vulnerability is that it is a path to authenticity. By embracing who you are, flaws and all, you live a life that is true to yourself. This authenticity attracts people and opportunities that align with your values, creating a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Vulnerability also strengthens your ability to take risks. Whether it's starting a new career, pursuing a passion, or sharing your ideas, vulnerability gives you the courage to step into the unknown. Even when the outcome is uncertain, vulnerability reminds you that the growth and lessons gained are worth the risk. The practice of vulnerability encourages gratitude. When you open yourself up to others and experience their support, you develop a deeper appreciation for the connections and opportunities in your life. Gratitude reinforces your willingness to embrace vulnerability and all the growth it brings. Another powerful benefit of vulnerability is its ability to dissolve fear. When you confront your fears head-on and allow yourself to be vulnerable, you realize that the worst-case scenario is often not as bad as you imagined. This realization helps you move forward with confidence and courage. In conclusion, vulnerability is not a weakness, but a source of immense strength and growth. It deepens your connections, fosters self-awareness, and helps you build resilience and authenticity. By embracing vulnerability, you unlock the power to live a life of greater meaning, fulfillment, and connection. Vulnerability is a journey of self-acceptance, where you learn to appreciate yourself for who you truly are, rather than striving to meet external expectations. This process involves peeling back the layers of societal pressures and personal fears to reveal your authentic self. It's through this openness that you find inner peace and a stronger connection with your values. Embracing vulnerability strengthens your emotional intelligence. When you allow yourself to feel and express your emotions, you become better at identifying and managing them. This awareness not only improves your self-understanding, but also enhances your ability to empathize with others, creating deeper and more meaningful relationships. Vulnerability often leads to breakthroughs in personal growth. When you confront your fears and insecurities, you break down the barriers that hold you back. This creates room for new opportunities and experiences, enabling you to achieve things you once thought were out of reach. Through vulnerability, you develop a stronger sense of resilience. When you expose your true self, you may face criticism or rejection, but these experiences build your ability to withstand discomfort and bounce back stronger. Resilience is the foundation that supports you in navigating the challenges of life with grace. Vulnerability encourages you to take ownership of your story. By sharing your experiences, both the triumphs and the struggles, you reclaim your narrative and find power in your journey. Owning your story inspires others and helps you connect with those who can relate to your experiences. Another benefit of vulnerability is the ability to redefine strength. Strength is not about putting up walls or pretending you're invincible. It's about being open, honest, and brave enough to show your true self. This redefinition allows you to embrace a more balanced and authentic version of yourself. Vulnerability allows you to let go of perfectionism. The constant pursuit of flawlessness is draining and unattainable. When you accept that imperfection is a part of being human, you free yourself from the pressure to meet unrealistic standards and create space for genuine growth and happiness. The practice of vulnerability fosters creativity. When you take risks and express your true thoughts and ideas, you tap into your unique perspective. Vulnerability allows you to create authentically without fear of judgment, resulting in work that is both meaningful and impactful. Vulnerability also encourages forgiveness, both of yourself and others. When you acknowledge your own imperfections, you become more compassionate toward the mistakes of others. This forgiveness strengthens relationships and promotes emotional healing, fostering a sense of peace and closure. Through vulnerability, you cultivate humility. Admitting your struggles and seeking support reminds you that everyone faces challenges. This humility helps you stay grounded and connected to others, fostering a sense of community and shared humanity. Another powerful outcome of embracing vulnerability is personal empowerment. When you stop hiding behind masks and allow yourself to be seen, you take control of your identity. This empowerment gives you the confidence to pursue your goals and live authentically without fear of judgment. Vulnerability also improves communication. When you share your thoughts and feelings openly, you create an environment of trust and understanding. This transparency strengthens both personal and professional relationships, allowing for more effective and meaningful interactions. The act of embracing vulnerability often leads to self-discovery. By confronting your fears and limitations, you uncover hidden strengths and passions. This process of self-exploration helps you better understand your purpose and align your actions with your true desires. Vulnerability encourages gratitude for your journey. Acknowledging your struggles and the lessons they bring helps you appreciate how far you've come. Gratitude for your vulnerabilities reminds you of the growth they've inspired and motivates you to continue moving forward. Embracing vulnerability allows you to live more in the present moment. When you stop trying to control every outcome or hide your true self, you become more mindful of your experiences. This presence fosters a deeper appreciation for life and the people around you. Another benefit of vulnerability is its ability to dissolve shame. When you share your struggles openly, shame loses its grip on you. Vulnerability transforms shame into courage, enabling you to move forward with confidence and self-compassion. Vulnerability helps you set healthy boundaries. By being honest about your needs and limitations, you create relationships that respect and support your well-being. These boundaries protect your energy and ensure that you surround yourself with people who uplift you. Through vulnerability, you learn to embrace change. Opening yourself up to uncertainty and taking risks fosters adaptability. This flexibility enables you to navigate life's inevitable shifts with confidence and resilience, transforming challenges into opportunities. In conclusion, vulnerability is not a weakness, but a source of immense strength, growth, and connection. By embracing your authentic self, opening your heart to others, and confronting your fears, you unlock the power to live a life of greater meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Chapter 10. Transforming Pain into Passion. Pain is often seen as something to avoid, but it can be one of the most powerful forces for transformation. Pain holds within it the energy to ignite passion, fuel creativity, and drive meaningful change. When you learn to channel your pain, it becomes a tool for growth and self-discovery, helping you create something extraordinary from your experiences. Transforming pain into passion begins with acceptance. Instead of suppressing or denying your pain, acknowledge it. Facing your pain head-on allows you to understand its source and the emotions tied to it. This understanding is the first step toward using pain as a catalyst for passion. Pain can serve as a wake-up call. It forces you to reassess your priorities and evaluate what truly matters in your life. When you experience hardship, you often gain clarity about your values and aspirations. This clarity becomes the foundation for channeling your pain into something meaningful. One way to transform pain into passion is through self-expression. Whether it's through art, writing, music, or another creative outlet, expressing your emotions helps you process them. Creativity allows you to take the raw energy of pain and shape it into something beautiful and impactful. Pain often pushes you out of your comfort zone. It forces you to adapt, grow, and explore new possibilities. When you embrace this discomfort, you discover strengths and talents you didn't know you had. These discoveries can lead to new passions that bring fulfillment and purpose. Another key to transforming pain is finding meaning in your struggles. When you view pain as a lesson or an opportunity for growth, it becomes less overwhelming. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? And how can I use this pain to become better? This mindset shifts your focus from suffering to empowerment. Helping others is one of the most powerful ways to turn pain into passion. Sharing your story and using your experiences to support others can give your struggles a sense of purpose. When you see how your pain helps others heal, it creates a deep sense of fulfillment and passion for making a difference. Pain often uncovers hidden strengths. When you face adversity, you're forced to dig deep and find resilience, courage, and determination. These qualities become part of your foundation, fueling your passion to keep moving forward and achieve your goals. Transforming pain into passion also involves shifting your perspective. Instead of seeing pain as something that limits you, view it as an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Pain can motivate you to make changes, pursue new paths, and create a life that aligns with your true desires. Passion born from pain is often the most authentic. When you channel your pain into something meaningful, you create from a place of honesty and vulnerability. This authenticity resonates with others and deepens your connection to your work and your audience. Pain can also drive innovation. When faced with adversity, you're forced to think creatively and explore solutions you might not have considered otherwise. This innovation often leads to new ideas, projects, or passions that would not have emerged without the struggle. Transforming pain into passion requires patience. Growth doesn't happen overnight, and neither does healing. Give yourself the time and space to process your emotions and explore your passions. This patience allows you to fully embrace the journey and appreciate the progress you make along the way. Pain has a unique way of grounding you. It reminds you of your humanity and the shared experiences that connect us all. This connection can inspire compassion and empathy, which in turn fuel your passion for helping others or creating meaningful work. Pain often highlights what's missing in your life, whether it's purpose, connection, or fulfillment. Use this insight as a guide to identify what you need to feel whole. Pursuing these needs can lead you to discover new passions and create a more fulfilling life. Another way to transform pain is by setting goals. Channel your energy into specific, actionable steps that align with your passions. Setting and achieving goals not only helps you move forward, but also gives you a sense of accomplishment and purpose. Pain can also fuel your desire to make a difference in the world. Many people who have experienced hardship are driven to create change, whether it's through advocacy, charity work, or creating art that inspires others. This passion for making a positive impact is born from the lessons learned in struggle. Resilience is a natural byproduct of transforming pain into passion. Each time you channel your pain constructively, you build the strength to face future challenges. This resilience becomes a source of confidence and fuels your passion to continue growing and evolving. Transforming pain into passion often involves gratitude. While it may seem counterintuitive, finding gratitude for the lessons pain has taught you can be incredibly healing. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you've lost to what you've gained, fueling your passion to move forward. In conclusion, pain doesn't have to be the end of the story. It can be the beginning of something beautiful. By embracing your pain, finding meaning in it, and channeling it into creativity, growth, and helping others, you transform it into a powerful source of passion. Your struggles can ignite the fire within you to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Pain is a powerful teacher that can guide you to uncover your deepest passions. It brings clarity to what truly matters and motivates you to pursue goals with greater intensity. When channeled effectively, pain becomes the driving force behind actions that align with your purpose. Through pain, you learn perseverance. Each challenge forces you to keep moving forward, and this persistence often leads you to discover passions you never realized existed. Pain builds the strength to turn adversity into meaningful progress. Pain can awaken creativity in profound ways. When you experience emotional or physical hardship, you often seek ways to process and express it. This process can inspire artistic pursuits, writing, music, or other creative outlets that turn pain into something beautiful and impactful. Finding purpose in pain often involves helping others. Sharing your experiences and the lessons you've learned can inspire and uplift those going through similar struggles. This act of service transforms your pain into a source of connection and healing, igniting a passion for making a difference. Pain forces you to confront your fears. It pushes you into uncomfortable spaces where growth and self-discovery thrive. Overcoming these fears builds confidence and passion for pursuing goals you may have previously avoided. Emotional pain can drive personal reinvention. It compels you to reevaluate your priorities, shed what no longer serves you, and embrace new directions. This transformation often leads to the discovery of passions aligned with your authentic self. Pain teaches empathy, an essential element of meaningful connection and purpose. Experiencing pain allows you to relate to others on a deeper level, fostering compassion and understanding. This empathy can fuel a passion for advocating, mentoring, or supporting others. When you embrace pain as part of life's journey, you begin to see it as a stepping stone rather than a setback. This perspective shift creates the space to channel that energy into building a life centered around your passions and dreams. Turning pain into passion often involves taking risks. Pain can push you to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. This leap of faith can lead to discoveries that bring profound fulfillment and purpose. Adversity often reveals hidden resilience. Pain forces you to tap into your inner strength, and the confidence gained from overcoming challenges can inspire a passion for tackling bigger, more ambitious goals. Gratitude plays a key role in transforming pain. While it may seem counterintuitive, finding gratitude in your struggles helps shift your focus from what you've lost to what you've gained. This gratitude fuels your passion for growth and progress. Pain often leads to innovation. When faced with challenges, you are compelled to think creatively and solve problems in new ways. This ingenuity can uncover passions that drive meaningful progress in both personal and professional life. Transforming pain into passion requires a mindset of curiosity. Instead of resisting pain, ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? This approach helps you find purpose in the struggle and channels your pain into meaningful action. Resilience is built when you learn to use pain as a tool for motivation. Each time you rise after a setback, you strengthen your resolve and fuel your passion for achieving your goals. Resilience is the foundation that transforms pain into lasting success. Pain often challenges you to let go of the past. By releasing what no longer serves you, you create room for new passions and opportunities to emerge. Letting go is an act of self-liberation that allows you to focus on what truly matters. The process of turning pain into passion often begins with forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or others frees you from the burden of resentment and clears the path for personal growth. This act of grace ignites a renewed passion for life and relationships. Pain has a unique way of sharpening focus. When you face hardship, you become acutely aware of what's most important to you. This clarity helps you direct your energy toward passions that align with your values and purpose. Sharing your pain through storytelling can be transformative. Whether it's through writing, speaking, or art, sharing your journey inspires others while helping you process your own emotions. Storytelling turns pain into a tool for connection and healing. Pain teaches patience and persistence. While it's natural to want instant relief, the journey of transforming pain into passion requires time and effort. Each step forward, no matter how small, reinforces your ability to stay committed to your goals. In conclusion, pain is not just an obstacle, it's an opportunity for profound transformation. By embracing it, finding its lessons, and channeling it into meaningful action, you turn pain into a source of passion and purpose. Let your struggles fuel your growth and inspire the pursuit of a life that reflects your true potential. Growth is never easy, but it's always worth it. As you've discovered in To Grow You Must Suffer, audiobook, pain, challenges and struggles are the building blocks of strength, resilience and success. Embracing discomfort paves the way for transformation, and every failure brings valuable lessons. Remember, the path to growth requires perseverance, self-belief, and a willingness to face adversity head-on. Keep pushing forward, turning setbacks into stepping stones, and let your struggles fuel your greatest achievements. The power to grow lies within you. Never stop striving.